Hey, Forever Your Guru here, AJ speaking. Today we're going to do a slightly different video. I am traveling, so we're going to do another one of these from my phone videos for today. But we're going to talk about a subject that for a lot of Destiny creators, they're getting a little nervous. Destiny, or Bungie, has decided to take Grimoire cards out of Bungie 2. For a lot of people, that's good. I don't know if any of it is great. But for some people, it's upsetting. Grimoire cards came primarily from collecting things. And for a lot of the collectors, that's not there anymore. But the big issue with taking the Grimoire cards out, at least as for what people are trying to speculate right now, is the fact of you're not going to have as much concrete stuff stuck there for lore creators. You know, people like My Name is Bife and those kind of guys. They get most of their information from a site called the Ishtar Collective. It's not secret, they mention it all the time. The only thing is that right now when they play the game, if they wanted to create something about Radagast, they just have to type it in, and what happens is that there's a database that has a searchable query on it, and it goes, okay, I'm going to find everything linked to Radagast, and then he can get those links, read every single thing there, come up with a script, and come up with a great video for us. And there are literally thousands of lore creators for Destiny alone. Now, if they just got rid of Grimoire cards, that would be okay. Destiny lore videos would come out a little bit slower, but they would still be able to come out. Kind of like Dark Souls videos come out like maybe once every other week or every 2 weeks or something like that. Or like a lot of the videos for the Fallouts and everything. All that lore has to come from somewhere besides a database that just has it all there because they were able to hack Bungie's API for Destiny. So they're getting kind of nervous because of the way that YouTube is handling this type of stuff now. YouTube really frowns upon you if you're not uploading all the time. If you're only uploading once every other week, your videos literally get buried. You could even hit the like unless you go through a very convoluted way of trying to tell YouTube that every single time this creator comes out with a video, I want to see it. You won't see them. It's just how it goes. If you don't have enough subscribers, most of the time you won't see the videos. Different things like that. So what they're trying to tell us is that if Bungie goes ahead and kills Grimoire cards the way that they want to, and then they don't make it easy to be able to search for the lore, then they can't make the videos like they want to. They can't make videos on a timely basis, which will, for the most part, cripple their channel. At least at first. Because after a while, everyone will have dug through Destiny. You can search out all the videos and different things, and you should be able to make videos. The second argument that they have is that if it's not all listed in one place, there's a chance that false information will be given to everybody. And that is true. Trolls live. Or what if you heard something, but you heard it in the middle of fighting and you heard it wrong? I mean, how many times have you either watched kids play or you played the game telephone, where one kid tells another kid, tells another kid, tells another kid, and by the time it gets back, you know, the original saying was, I love Jimmy, and then at the end of it is, I want a dinosaur cookie with milk. I mean, one, it's because someone misheard it or didn't remember it correctly. Two, there's a troll in the group because there's no way that it ever changes that much. But it always does, doesn't it? And that's the problem we have. If we don't have a place for it to be concrete, trolls will exist. and the lore, the stories and everything are going to be muddled, wrong half the time. It's going to be very aggravating for these guys, and there's going to be a lot of retraction videos to say, hey, look, guys, I thought this was right. I'm sorry, it's wrong. And that'll probably cripple the channels too. Third, and the most important, is something that's really good for us, really bad for creators. Okay, so here's the issue. If Destiny takes it to the point that My Name is Bife is afraid that they might, is that if you run through everywhere in the world, right, there is an option that says scan for lore. If it works like Bife thinks it might, if you scan something, it might give you all of the information and backstory and the links to everything else in the game. That might be a thing. And if that happens, and if Destiny as a game and Bungie as a company have learned how to give you the information in a very clear and concise way, we don't need lore people at all anymore. We'll understand everything. The reason why lore videos are so great is not just because of the fact that you like watching the guy making the video. It's the fact of the Grimoire cards, okay, they give you a short little snippet, but what the hell does it mean? Half the time it can be taken out of context, so these lore guys will spend hours where we don't want to spend minutes to figure it out. And then they make a video, and then we're like, oh, well, that makes sense. It didn't make sense to you. You didn't know. And that's why they get so many views on that. But if I can play the game, and the game holds my hand like I'm a retard, and tells me every single thing, why do I need to watch a video on that? I just saw it. It told me that. And that's the big fear that they have. So, do I think that this is a good thing? In some cases, yes. Depending on how they implement it, no. I think it can steal a lot away from the community. We need, and this is just my opinion, but it's a really strong opinion. I believe we need people like My Name is Bife and the rest of those lore creators. The reason being is because people will see those videos. They make very compelling videos about stuff in a game, and then they come to play that game. I can't tell you with the thousands of lore creators out there in different languages besides just English, how many people have been brought to this game. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Throw your opinion down on the bottom in the comments. This has been Forever Your Guru AJ speaking, signing out. I'll see you in the next one.